Hello, lovely crafty people. I'm Debs. Welcome back to my channel, The Creative Book Shack. I'm going to tackle several hashtags today. So the first one is hashtag Finding My Floor, which has been created by Candy at Candy's Crafty Creations and Cindy at Scrap Brat. Now, there's my floor. There's still not much more of it visible, but improvements have been made. I'm going to show you. Now over here on the radiator, I had 4 of these. I've sorted them out. So this is small bits of cardboard. This is things that I've made that need to go into scrapbooks. Then here, this corner, I couldn't get to any of these because there was stuff piled up in front of it. So now, other than my Diet Coke, which is sitting there, we have little drawers with stuff in here that don't get in the way from my huge amount of postcards or my books. This is where the 2 radiator tubs have gone. This has got useful tools in it. This has got black and white pens with my cartridge pen sitting on the front. I've got some dies out because I tend only to use the same one. And so this is in a bid to use different colours occasionally. I have different colours. I've taken my board off there because I've got lots of these little hook things. You see, where's my hand? You can't see. Here. And I tend to hook things on them like that. Over this side, I think is the greatest difference. I still can't get to my brother's scan and cut in the corner, but look at all this space for working on, and the top of my printer is clear, which means I can use my printer. The other thing I did was unpack what was stuffed between here and here, which was mainly Amazon envelopes. So those have been sorted, and I want you to look at this because I'm very proud of it. That's my scrap drawer. Yep, I went through it. I have some storage, clear plastic storage things that I've put small pieces of paper and card in. But this is what's left. So much stuff went in the bin, and I know that's sacrilege, but that's just the way it is. I want my desk to work for me. And now I've got a lot more space. And this makes me very happy. So I am going to pause you. I'm going to put you on the overhead camera, and then we're going to look at another hashtag using what I own. Because in the process of sorting out this space, I have been discovering what's on these shelves, what's hidden away. Anyway, I'll pause you, set you up on the overhead. Okay, here we are. I am going to show you what I've been playing with this weekend. First of all, I found a box that had some tapestry thread in it. I don't do tapestries. There's all different colours in there, but I thought I'd have a go at making some textured paper. So I coffee stained this, and then I covered it in a sort of decoupage glue, just PVA glue and water. Took all the threads apart into, I think there were 4 strands. I've got some cotton here as well, and then I just put some random ink on them. And I tried different papers, so music page, this is a page from a magazine, that's just a random piece of brown paper, and that's a paper bag. So that was that little project. Project number 2, I found so many. I have a tote bag full of washi tape, and then I have a carrier bag under my desk full of washi tape. So washi tape masterboards, number 1, number 2, number 3. Also used up some cardboard. Then I can't remember where I saw this. I deconstructed this envelope, which was bright red, and lined that bit, and then put washi tape on the outside of it, and I really like it. I'm pleased with that. So that was project number 2. Project number 3 was Tony at Crafty by Tony ages ago did a thing filling in jump rings with pictures and some glossy accents. Well, I decided to try it with serviettes. So it's come out almost like a stained glass effect. I'm quite pleased with them. I used this bag of huge, they're not even jump rings, they're just solid rings that I think I picked up in a charity shop. I thought they were curtain rings, but they're not. So I made 8 of those. They take ages to dry, but that's the only problem with them. So that was project number 3. Then I have an entire drawer full of double-sided tape of varying sizes. So I thought I would do something with it. And this is just material stuck with fabric glue onto one side of double-sided tape, and then you just peel off the back and use it. I've got that one, I've got that one, and I've got that one because I quite liked the stripiness. And with the material that I picked up from my mother's house, or that she gave me, I found some really nice yellow, a lovely yellow. I also found some fabric pens. So I cut a stripe that would fit a large piece of double-sided sticky tape, and I drew on it basically with fabric pens. I like it. I've seen this woman on Facebook, I can't remember what she's called, but she does this sort of oriental geometric painting. Again, I would put some glue on this before you use it, but you just peel this off, she says. I'm not going to peel it off actually. Stick it down, cut bits off as you use it, as you need it. And then I thought I would use some paper scraps to do the same thing, which I've done here. It's quite long. I've just scribbled over the top of it. There's a bit of tea bag there. Somewhere in here, there's one of Candy's. There we go. That's from the paper Candy sent me. So that was project number, what's that? Is that 3 or 4? I don't know. I also wanted to try using sellotape on magazine pages and turning them into stickers. So this is what I've come out. These were from a history magazine, I think. A series of plates, but again, they're translucent. You can see through them. This one was the front cover. And I think you can tart them up a bit. I mean, you can take the sheen off with some sandpaper, but that was project, I don't know which project we're up to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I don't know. Now, the Amazon envelopes that I said was stuffed in that hole is now, there were 2 of them. They're now a journal. This, I used the whole envelope. It's folded and stuck in half and then in half again. So the book cover is actually quite thick. It will hold the pages. I have chopped up the second envelope to make what we got there, 2, 4, 6, 8, 16 pages. 1 16-page signature. I might use this to do I don't know, I might use it as a sort of ideas book and stick some of the things in so I don't forget how to do them, because if I don't do anything for a long time, I forget how to do it. Finally, I have these. These are little 1-page wonders. Envelope, envelope, pocket, envelope, envelope, pocket. What have I put in there? Just a journal card. I haven't put anything in the other ones yet. And I thought, these are so simple, unbelievably simple. So I thought, we will make one. I'm going to pause you while I get my stuff together. Right, let's do a small one with this. I'm using quite thin paper. It's single-sided. You can use double-sided. I am going to need I'm going to need some glue, which I'm going to put upside down there so it can work. I'm not going to ink it. I need a ruler, but just a small one. So we've got one there. And I'm going to need a relatively small hole punch. And I'm going to need a pair of scissors. And that's it. So, with the paper you want outside, fold this wherever you like. And I'm going to fold this so it just about overlaps. I am now going to glue the very edge of this and the very edge of this. It's so quick and easy. Right, I'm going up here like that. I'm going up here like that. I'm putting that back on there. I'm folding that over. I am gluing it. Right, the first thing you want to do, I'm going to try and line this up. Can you see that? Yeah. This can be as deep or as shallow as you would like. I'm going to do that there. I'm going to use the ruler to fold that up. I am then going to mark at the top pretty much exactly 7 centimeters. Pencils now live up there. I'm going to mark 1 centimeter. Let's see that. And I'm going to mark 1 centimeter either side. it's folded here, I'm going to cut from the fold to the pencil line, either side, like that. I'm going to fold this top bit back, and then I'm going to cut this inside bit off. Nice and easy. I'm going to take this, put it in the middle, sort of in the middle. I'm going to cut a tab. There is your first envelope. Now I'm going to fold the bottom up to probably just above there, I think. And I'm going to fold it down. And then I'm going to fold down this to about there. So that's what you've got. I'm going to turn it upside down. I'm going to mark 1 centimetre, 1 centimetre. I'm going to do the same thing again. Cut that there. Cut that there. Now check you've got this the right way round. So this is the bit you want to keep. So I'm going to fold that backwards, and then I'm going to cut this bit here right off. Okay. Now you have an envelope and an envelope. I'm going to do the same with this one. Get it roughly in the middle, just by eyeballing it. Oh. And that little notch out. Oh, that's not remotely in the middle. Maybe I should measure them next time. You can ink this if you want to. I don't think I'm going to. Am I going to? Oh, you know you want to. Let's ink it with black for a change. Let's use this new one. This stays on as well. So I think I'm just going to go around here just to give a bit of definition to it. I'm going to do that. I'm going to go across the top. I'm going to do the same with the lid of this one. And then I'm just going to go round all 4 edges once it's folded in the right place. You can't really notice. Oh, do you know what I could do? I could use this for the Finding the Fun in February collaboration that Candy and Hazel have started, because the prompt for today is circles, spots and dots. This is a circly sort of paper, isn't it? With spots and dots on. Right, there you go. It's inked. Let's put the lid on that. Glue. glue down these sides. In that way, you make a pocket, stick it down like that, and then you have one envelope. You can have either one or two pockets because that goes in there like that, and depending on how you stick it in your journal, you could stick just the bottom and the sides and have another pocket like that. Now, because it is for spots, no, circles, spots and dots, I think somewhere I have a pot of circles. Here they are, different shaped circles. I'm not going to stick them on, I'm just going to stick them in. Let's put some circles in there, just for fun. That one's not going to fit, they're too big. Oh, these are good circles. Yeah, put one of those in, and we'll have that one and we'll put that in there. So this is a little 3 or 4 pocket thing. Oh, there's another circle. Let's stick that one in there. That has circles on the paper, which I think it's actually quite cute, and I filled it up with circles. So, finding the fun in February, circles, spots and dots. 3 hashtags in one video. Thank you very much for stopping by. It's always lovely to see you. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will speak to you again very soon. Bye for now.